Hey there, nature lovers and luxury seekers. Ever dreamed of waking up to the roar of a tiger and the chirping of exotic birds, all while lounging in a five-star suite? Well, pack your bags because we're heading to Jim Corbett National Park, where wilderness meets luxury in the most spectacular way. Did you know that Jim Corbett was India's first national park? It's not just a haven for wildlife enthusiasts, but also home to some of the most breathtaking resorts you'll ever lay eyes on. And here's an exciting tidbit. The park is a birdwatcher's paradise, boasting over 600 species of birds. So whether you're planning a romantic getaway, a family vacation, or just need to escape the chaos of city life, I've got you covered with the absolute best resorts in Jim Corbett. Plus, stick around and we'll also share some exclusive deals you can grab right away. First up on our list is the crown jewel of Jim Corbett, the Taj Corbett Resort and Spa. Now here's something truly fascinating. This luxury resort is actually built on the former estate of Sir Edward Jim Corbett himself. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. You're sipping on a steaming cup of masala chai on your private balcony, watching the sun paint the Kumaon hills in hues of gold and orange. The air is crisp, filled with the earthy scent of the forest. Sounds like heaven, doesn't it? The Taj isn't just a resort, it's an experience. With its luxurious rooms, world-class spa, and gourmet restaurants, it's like a slice of paradise nestled in the heart of the wilderness. And get this, they even have their own private elephant for a grand welcome. Talk about a royal experience. But the Taj takes its commitment to nature seriously, implementing eco-friendly practices that would make even the most dedicated environmentalist nod in approval. Indulge in guilt-free luxury, knowing you're treading lightly on Mother Nature. Now, if you're looking for something that screams jungle adventure while still pampering you silly, let me introduce you to our next gem, the Aahana Resort. Picture this, you're lounging by an infinity pool that seems to merge with the lush forest beyond. The only sound you hear is the gentle rustling of leaves and occasional bird calls. Sounds dreamlike, doesn't it? But wait, there's more. Aahana isn't just about luxury, it's a pioneer in sustainable tourism. They've got their own organic farm, a cow shed, and even a naturopathy center. It's like they took the best of a five-star resort and an eco-retreat and mixed them together to create this slice of heaven. One guest described their stay at Aahana as a dreamy escape into nature, with every morning feeling like a new adventure. From jungle walks to bird watching, from yoga sessions to farm visits, there's never a dull moment here. Moving on to our next stunner, the Riverview Retreat. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another retreat? How different can it be? Well, let me paint you a picture. Imagine waking up to the soothing sound of the Kosi River, known as the lifeline of Corbett due to its importance to the local ecosystem. You step out onto your balcony and are greeted by a breathtaking view of the river, with the majestic Himalayan foothills in the background. Sounds pretty special, doesn't it? The Riverview Retreat is like that friend who's great at everything. Want to relax? They've got a fantastic spa. Feeling adventurous? They'll arrange a safari for you. Foodie? Their restaurant serves some of the most delicious local and international cuisines you'll ever taste. Guests keep coming back year after year. And here's a little insider tip. Book a river-facing room. Trust me, there's nothing quite like falling asleep to the gentle murmur of the river and waking up to a misty sunrise over the water. Now, for those of you who like your luxury with a side of quirkiness, let me introduce you to the Braze Cave Resort. Yes, you heard that right, cave. But before you start imagining a dark, damp cavern, let me stop you right there. This place is anything but. Braze Cave Resort is like stepping into a modern-day Flintstones episode, but with all the luxuries you could ask for. The rooms are designed to look like caves, complete with stone walls and quirky furniture. But don't let the prehistoric theme fool you. These caves come with all the modern amenities you could want. One guest described it as living in the lap of luxury while feeling like a character in a storybook. Where else can you lounge by a pool, sipping on a cocktail while pretending you're a caveman or woman? They offer some fantastic experiences too. How about a candlelight dinner under the stars? Or a nature walk where you might spot some of Jim Corbett's famous residents. Keep your camera ready. You never know when a deer might photobomb your selfie. Next on our list is a resort that takes the concept of forest bathing to a whole new level, the Nama Resort. Now, I know what you're thinking. Forest bathing? Is that even a thing? Well, it is, and Nama does it spectacularly. Imagine this. You're surrounded by lush green forests, the air filled with the scent of pine and wildflowers. Take a deep breath. Feel the stress melt away with each exhale. That's what staying at Nama feels like. It's like the forest wraps you in a warm green hug and doesn't let go. But don't worry, nature lovers. Nama isn't just about relaxation. They offer a range of activities that'll get your adrenaline pumping. From river rafting to rock climbing, from nature walks to wildlife safaris, there's something for everyone. And the best part, after a day of adventure, you can come back to a luxurious room and a warm bubble bath. Now that's what I call the best of both worlds. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, all this luxury sounds great, but what about the wildlife? Isn't that why we're going to Jim Corbett in the first place? Well, fear not, my animal-loving friends. Our next resort has got you covered. Enter the Jim's Jungle Retreat. If Mowgli from the Jungle Book grew up and decided to open a luxury resort, this would be it. Located right at the edge of the national park, this place puts you smack in the middle of the action. Imagine waking up to the call of a peacock, stepping out onto your private deck, and spotting a herd of deer grazing in the distance. Sounds magical, doesn't it? At Jim's Jungle Retreat, this isn't just a possibility, it's a daily occurrence. But what sets Jim's Jungle Retreat apart is their commitment to conservation. They don't just offer you a luxurious stay, they educate you about the forest and its inhabitants. From guided nature walks to interactive sessions with naturalists, you'll leave with a newfound appreciation for the incredible ecosystem of Jim Corbett. Did you know that Jim Corbett himself was not just a hunter, but also a conservationist who played a crucial role in establishing India's first national park? It's this spirit of conservation that Jim's Jungle Retreat embodies. And let's not forget about the food. Their restaurant serves up some mouth-watering local kumoni dishes that'll have you asking for seconds and thirds. Their batki churkani is to die for. Last but certainly not least on our list is the Corbett Leela Vilas. Now, if you're looking for a resort that seamlessly blends luxury with sustainability, this is it. The Leela Vilas is like that overachiever in school who's good at everything. It's got style, substance, and a heart of gold. Picture this, you're relaxing in your private villa, surrounded by manicured gardens. The air is filled with the scent of blooming flowers, and in the distance, you can hear the gentle flow of the Kosi River. Sounds pretty perfect, right? Well, it gets better. The Leela Vilas takes its environmental responsibility seriously. They use solar power, harvest rainwater, and even have their own organic farm. So while you're indulging in their world-class amenities, you can rest easy, knowing you're leaving a minimal carbon footprint. And their experiences are something you won't want to miss. How about a private dinner in the middle of a mango orchard? Or a guided meditation session at sunrise? Or maybe you fancy a cooking class where you learn to whip up some local delicacies. At the Leela Vilas, the only limit is your imagination. So there you have it, folks, the crème de la crème of Jim Corbett Resorts. From cave-themed quirkiness to eco-friendly luxury, from wildlife adventures to peaceful retreats, there's something for everyone. But here's the million-dollar question. Which one will you choose? Will it be the Taj with its royal luxury and historical connection to Jim Corbett himself? Or perhaps Aahana with its perfect blend of indulgence and sustainability? Maybe you're leaning towards the unique experience of Bray's Cave. Or are you more tempted by the wildlife proximity of Jim's Jungle Retreat? Whichever you choose, one thing's for sure, you're in for an unforgettable experience. Click the links in the description to explore these resorts further and book your dream jungle retreat now. Before you go, there's something you absolutely need to see. The next video will reveal the best places to visit in Jim Corbett to make the most of your trip. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Click here to watch it now.